Yes, people, what a tune. You're definitely all sending love for that one. This tune is called Want You Forever. Make sure you keep it locked in. We've got the great artist online right now. Okay, she goes by the name of Pam Hall. I'm definitely looking forward to speaking with this sister for real. So, of course, without further ado, please do welcome Pam Hall to the Big Bad Station, arawakradio.com. How are you doing, sister? You good?
I am good.
Wow.
Giving thanks. And I just want to send out a big hello and a big love greeting to all
Respect.
the listeners and of course to you.
Blessings, I appreciate that. So, for those who are either a big fan of yours or don't know anything about you, who is Pam Hall?
Pam Hall is a music lover and it is my great pleasure to be able to really immerse myself in what I love.
Definitely.
So that's basically it. I've been out there for a long time making music and hopefully pleasing my fans as well. Because it certainly pleases me.
For real. And of course, tell us a little about your journey and how the music kind of began for you.
Well, the first time, but it's not the first time I went into the studio, actually, but the first recording that I did was at Channel One. Okay. But I had done a few before with oh gosh, I can't remember the name of the guy.
It'll come to you.
But yeah, it'll come to me. Why so long? A long time now.
Wow.
It don't feel long, but when you look at the time, because I'm talking back in the 70s.
Okay.
It's that's a long time. But I got introduced into the business from various, you could call them streams of influence.
Yeah.
So for instance, I ended up rehearsing with Cynthia Schross.
Wow.
To work on a show with her. And this was because of my sister, Audrey, who had worked on shows with Cynthia in New York. And she gave Cynthia my link. And I ended up doing some harmony for Cynthia.
Okay.
Well, it was for a show, but the show didn't happen. Oh. It was myself and two young ladies who worked at the Gleaner. We all worked at the Gleaner then. And we rehearsed with Cynthia, but the show thing didn't happen. Yeah. But she did link me to work on her first album. Wow. And this is where I met Marcia Griffith. Wow. Marcia reminded me that's where we met first, working on Cynthia's album, doing background vocals.
Wow.
And then somebody else from the Gleaner, a brethren named Woody.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Woody, and bless up the Wood family. He passed in 94, I believe.
Wow.
But yeah, we ended up doing shows together and actually recording a song called Book of Life.
Yeah.
Which went way up in the Jamaican charts.
Wow.
And at the same time, I had also done a song produced by Will Lindo.
Okay.
It was called About to Lose My Mind.
Okay.
But even before I met all these people, I did a song called, and one called Move Over Moonbeam, produced by, his name just came to me, Cunningham. His name was Cunningham. And he kind of introduced me to other people in the business. And so, it happened, like I said, from various streams.
Wow.
Various influences and happenings.
Definitely.
So I guess, it was going to happen. It was going to happen.
As they say, it's your destiny. But as they say, it's your destiny.
Yeah, man.
For real.
Plus, when I was 10 years old, Audrey, that's, just in case people don't realize, this is Audrey Hall of One Dance Won't Do Fail.
Wow.
That's my, yeah. Audrey, myself, and a friend of ours named Paula started to rehearse. We were going to record a song that Audrey and Paula had written.
Wow.
But with we went to a studio and rehearsed and so on. But my grand aunt said no, not no. She was the one caring for us at the time.
Hmm.
She said, no, 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 you're too young for this, you're not ready for this. So we didn't end up recording until years later, both of us.
Wow.
So yeah, it's, like I said, it was going to happen. And during all this time, I'm in choirs and groups at school and in church, and
Yeah. Wow.
So I was very active musically as a child.
Definitely. What a journey already you've had. Journey you've already had.
Yeah, man. Yes.
For real.
Yep. Yeah. It being able to immerse myself in music fully is just beautiful. And I do when I do my meds, and giving thanks. I give thanks for music. I give thanks for the music that has been gifted to us by the Creator.
For
I
real.
give thanks for the music that is around all the time because I hear birds all the time and I love to record them too. Birds, the sound of the sea, the sound of the breeze, the sound of the rain, the rhythm of the days and seasons. It's just all music, man.
Yeah. For real. I love that.
A song about that, yeah.
You should. I think that'd be wicked. But tell us about the song Creation. How that came about.
Creation. Okay. How creation came about? I had already had a big hit with Woody.
Yeah.
Book of Life. And, I'm a young lady just starting out working at the Gleaner and so on. And I said, I'm going to record. I'm going to produce a song. So I went to the credit union,
Yeah.
got a loan, bought my first car, as well as recorded that song, Creation. And I found I found the vinyl, I found the vinyl of it. I am going to re-release it. But I found the vinyl of it the other day. I was so excited.
Wow.
But so that was Creation and another song called To Freedom. Those two songs were recorded. And people like Harold Butler worked on these tracks. Jeffrey Chung.
Wow.
I'm not sure if Mikey Boo was the drummer, but those people worked on those songs back then. So that was my first effort as a producer.
Okay.
So that's how Creation was created. And the song was written by Harold Butler, that genius of a songwriter and pianist.
Wow. Big him up for real.
Yeah, man.
You've done a lot of, I'm going to say, backing singing for so many great artists like Peter Tosh, Beres Hammond, and the list continues. How do you put those experiences to your solo career now?
Well, it's a part of just doing music. As when I do, a lot of the times when I do harmonies, I arrange them too. Wow. And I get a feeling when I hear what I've put to the song, how I've enhanced the song.
Yeah.
It's a good feeling. But I've always sung harmony. When I'm a little girl, my sisters and brothers would sing harmonies together. So it's just another part of my love of the music, and I just love hearing harmonies. Well blended, melodious harmonies.
Wow.
So that's a part of what I do.
Yeah.
And it's my pleasure to do it.
For real. And you know what? You can hear that in every song that you play or perform. For real.
Yeah, man. I try and meld into the mood of what the artist is trying to portray. So I try and help the artist to express that,
Definitely. And one of my favorite tunes from you is a song called Dear Boopsy. I don't know why, but it's just one of my favorites. Tell us about that tune.
Yeah. Okay, that song was written by Lovin There.
Okay.
And you know, he has this kind of mischievous way of writing.
Yeah.
And right, so the books thing was going on, and he just threw in his his money's worth
Yeah.
of contribution to the books musical discussion,
For real.
So yeah, that's how that one came about.
Wow. And you did a version of I Will Always Love You, which is so popular, so well known. Is it difficult to do a cover that is so well known to people?
No, it's not. As a matter of fact, when people see a familiar title,
Yeah.
they tend to gravitate to it
Okay.
out of curiosity to hear. I think to hear your take on it.
Yeah. For real. And who inspires you? Who do you kind of listen to?
Whose voice?
Yeah, who do you listen to? So like like people like Tina Turner, Whitney Houston, those kind of people, or do you go to like a jazz flavor? Who do you go to?
Okay, I am a little bit different in that most of the music I have listened to over the years, like listened to over and over and have a lot of fun with,
Yeah.
is instrumental music.
Wow.
So, like, yeah, as a little girl, I used to love jazz. And then going a little bigger now, came the ska, which was also very jazz influenced. And just instrumental music. I like to sing what the instruments is playing. So like the solos now, I in my head I have a library of solos. Not that I made an effort to kind of learn these solos, but they just absorbed into my brain. So I know a lot of solos, So a lot of my vocal stylings come from that. However, vocalists who I have enjoyed.
Yeah. Can feel that, sis. Can definitely feel that.
I used to listen to Dionne Warwick a lot.
Okay.
And when I started to sing, people used to say, "You sound like Dionne Warwick." It didn't sound like her to me.
Yeah.
But having listened to her a lot, I figure maybe there's an influence there that I don't perceive.
Yeah.
Rita Franklin.
Wow.
Love Rita Franklin. On the Jamaican side, my major vocal influence is the man named Delroy Wilson.
Wow.
I just love his soulfulness, his voice, and that's my major vocal influence.
Wow.
I also have been influenced by people like Bob Marley and Dennis Brown. They're kind of style. They're free. The freedom of Bob's vocal expression and styles I just love it. And he's also very jazzy. A lot of people don't realize that they don't hear a quote unquote pretty voice, so they don't realize that Bob Marley was one hell of a singer.
For real. Yeah.
So and of course I love what's his name again now? Anyone wanna go? Aljaro was in the garden. Yeah.
Wow.
Love him too. I would attracted to that because he sings like an instrument as well.
Yeah.
Like, a non-vocal instrument. He delivers like that.
For real.
So that kind of thing has been my major influence in how I sing.
Definitely. And we just played a song called Want You Forever, and loads of people were messaging that they love that tune. How did that kind of come about, and what was the inspiration behind it?
It just came. I was doing harmonies for somebody, and that rhythm years ago, and that song came to me.
Wow.
The inspiration for it, and then I checked. I threw it over to my senior songwriting partner, Errol Wilson. Hello, Willow.
Yeah.
And we completed the song, and all kind of things which I was going to know happened with that song, but eventually we got it out,
Definitely.
and I'm really happy, very happy to see the response.
Yeah, it's nice. It's a nice tune.
I want to tell you something. You know.
Yeah.
When we did a rough balance, we're in New York, and we're doing a rough balance, and the studio was down in the basement.
Yeah.
So you'd have a wall up at ground level, a wall, and then you go down the steps. So that wall, they would open the door of the studio,
Yeah.
and we'd be standing against the wall. But with the way down, and they found that listening from that point was a good balance. You got a good ear for what was happening with the mix.
Yeah.
With the balance of the song. So we were there listening to the song, lined up against the wall down at basement level. And then we looked up and we saw these heads at the wall, up at ground level now, above us, looking down. These were they were listening to the song. These were people who were having a barbecue.
Wow.
Right? And so they came to us when we were finished now and we were leaving the studio. They said, "When you releasing that song?" These were Trinidadian people, having a barbecue.
Yeah.
They said, when are you releasing that song? Would you like some ice cream? Would you like and they fed us.
It was that good. Wow.
They fed us. We took part in the barbecue because of the song. They loved the song.
Wow. That just shows how good it is.
Yeah, man, I've been pleased with the response.
For real. And what have you been doing in these times, with lockdown and everything that's going on? What have you been getting up to?
Well, I have been doing I've done background sessions at home.
Okay.
Because I have a home studio, as well as in studio. And I've been doing some dub, kill some sound file.
Wow.
I've also been finishing up projects.
Yeah.
I'm producing a new artist and I'm working on that. And we're almost finished.
Okay.
Just getting the pictures, getting all the stuff ready to put it out.
Yeah.
And this now I shouldn't be talking this out, but I'm going to talk it out. I have a song that was done by my daughter. It was her first recording, which has never been put out. I did put out another song with her last year. No, not last year. Last year was 2020. 2019.
Wow.
I did put out a song with her for myself. But this particular song is the very first recording she ever did, and I was so happy to be the first.
Wow.
Yeah,
it's nice. That's nice vibe.
Yeah, so I think sometime this year I will finish that song and put it out.
Wow.
As you could hear the style of her.
Yeah.
And back then, and hear her potential.
Yeah.
So all of these things in at home, and of course working at my admin when I get the chance, music admin, because that's really very important for music practitioners.
Yeah.
Take care, Oh yeah, I'm doing a lot of stuff, and I've been doing lots of interviews also like this.
Yeah.
And for that I will big up Maria Jackson. She's a really good promoter.
For real.
So yeah, man. So yeah, I've been really, really busy.
That's good.
And of course, and of course, taking time to also reorganize the house.
Yeah.
And trying to eat more healthily. So we do a lot of cooking and juicing and stuff at home as well. So yeah, it's busy. I don't think that one had a lot of a lot of idle time, but one doesn't. And I think you'll find the same with a lot of people.
Mm.
And of course, music business is not playing around.
Yeah.
We are working. Yeah, man.
For real, definitely. You know, somebody just asked a question. Did you find it easy or difficult in the music industry as a woman?
Um, Personally, for myself,
Yeah.
I really got a lot of, and still do get a lot of respect and acceptance in the business.
Yeah.
The business itself is a tough business,
Mm.
and promotion being one of the hardest parts, or no, one of the hardest part
Yeah.
of it. I don't see that as a gender issue,
Okay.
but there's definitely a gender issue in that. Especially when I got started, they had any ladies in the business,
Yeah.
and there does tend to be sometimes bias against female artists,
Yeah.
or I should say bias more in favor of the male artists.
Okay.
But I see it in a wider perspective.
Mm.
I see it as a developmental matter
Yeah.
that's worldwide, with women at one point having been chattels and just like slavery.
For real.
So sexism and racism are two sides of the same coin.
Mm.
And you see women developing more on all fronts, and you see black people developing more and progressing
Yeah.
on all fronts. So I don't take it personally. I see it for what it is,
Yeah.
and I do the best that I can for myself as an artist,
For real.
along with I can't leave out Willow, because
Yeah.
Willow really works.
Definitely.
Willow, what you say?
Respect. You know, I just want to respect you for and big you up for the honesty there. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
For real. And, you know, as well, let the listeners know how they can get in touch with you if they want to link you for a dub or talk to you about music. How can that happen?
Okay, well, on Instagram it's PAMHALL, 3 L's.
Okay.
God, yeah, them take with the regular Pam Hall. um, on Facebook it's Pam Hall Music, or that's what do you call it now? The friend page is Pamela Hall,
Yeah.
and the fan page is Pam Hall Music.
Okay.
So I can be found at those places.
For real. And on YouTube, there's a long list. Just put a name in. There's a long list, people.
Yeah, I'm going to be doing more work on my dedicated channel. I haven't done much work with it.
Yeah.
Being somewhat challenged technologically.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, man, there's a lot of stuff with me on YouTube.
For real. You know, me personally, I've really enjoyed, speaking with you. You're one of the greats for me. I appreciate it. And the female artists, I always respect, for real.
I thank you so much for that.
Anytime, anytime. And would you be up for singing a little something before we go?
Well, it's not in time, but I just take a little touch from the current song. And if you hear my crap, people, don't feel low, all right?
Yeah, no worries.
I wish that you were the man in my life. I would like to take you to my home to be with me forever. I really love you, baby. One you forever. I really love you, baby. And I love all the fans. Just
It's bad, it's bad, it's bad.
Woo. Thanks. I just want to say one thing.
Of course.
About the people that we have lost all around the world this year.
Yeah.
Due to COVID.
Yeah.
And due to many other issues.
For real.
Which we tend to not put stress on, you know. It's important for us to try our best to improve our immune system. And you can have the biggest immune system on a plane jump in your house and you're dead. Yes, we know. We all have to go.
Yeah.
But in terms of the quality of life in general, it is really best for us to try to improve and strengthen our immune systems by eating healthily. I mean, having a healthy balance. Because me eat all rubbish, you know.
Yeah.
But my main effort is to have a balance that is favorable to the healthy foods.
Respect.
You know?
Definitely.
And of course, drink water, try and get some sun when I can. I'm not getting enough sun now through this COVID thing.
Yeah.
But I do make deliberate efforts at times to get some sun. When I say, no, too many days I've been inside, let me go out in the sun.
Yeah.
And I'll go sit in the sun. Or if I'm in a line outside, I won't go for the shade. I'll stay in the sun, you know?
For real.
Just to get that vitamin D. But it's important for us to take care of ourselves. It's important for us to love and take care of each other.
Definitely.
I think we should really try and let that be our emphasis going forward. Taking care of ourselves, loving each other, and taking care of each other. And that is my wish.
Yeah.
My greatest wish going forward.
Respect, sis. It's been an honor, like I said, speaking with you. And any new music you got coming out, pass them my way. You've got my support.
I thank you, and I will certainly pass it your way.
Definitely. Thank you once again for the interview. It's been an honor, for real.
Thank you, and it's been an honor for me and a great pleasure.
Anytime. Respect. Thank you.
Bless up.
Bless, bless. Yes, people, please do go and support Pam Hall. Okay, she's a fantastic artist. Definitely one I would rate. Okay, go and support her. Go and see what she's all about. It's complete honor to play this tune. We're going to be playing one or two of her tunes right now. Okay, the first tune is called Dear Boopsie. It's one of my favorite tunes from Pam Hall. And then, of course, we're going to play another little bit for Want You Forever. Make sure you keep it locked in. This is the great sounds of Pam Hall. Here we go.
DJKat are the best thing since sliced bread, you know. Pam Hall said that. Dear Poopsie, long time no see. Wish you were here, right here with me. Poopsie baby, I hope you're fine. I just had to write you these few lines. Remember all the fun we had. Now we're apart, I feel so sad. I'm so frustrated and confused. And my baby needs a new pair of shoes. I need a little cash, cause the baby have a rush. I need every dollar, cause the baby just a holler. Whoopsie.